Audio Jungle.
I don't like mentioning the name of Wike, even though he looks at every opportunity to insult me. I am blaming those who have been turned into servants in carrying out his agendas that are anti-democratic and risky to survival of democracy and moral uprightness. I don't care about what they are planning. I hear they are planning to frame me and all those nonsense. I don't care. But my voice will continue to be sound and loud against them.
Ask them why you not they do like this? Why? Ask them why you not they do like this? Why? Ask them why you not they do like this? Why? Oh yeah. Ask them why you not they do like this? Why?
So I urge every member of the party, start speaking up. Start mobilizing. As they are now mobilizing, some of the state chairmen they imposed on us, who are APC members. Some of them that are giving them $5,000. You know what they want them to do? They want them to pass a resolution that Damagum will stay in office forever. And a resolution that there will be no merger and alliance. And guess what? They will do us the Boronu option, whereby before the presidential primary, state chairman of PDP will now endorse APC candidates for presidential election.
APC, Niarega, Kambeshin no Chimana, Uledi no Chimana, Unuja Chogako no Chelegama, Roboruza Gayago, Andone Lubo, Peshoniasa, Mochano, no Nachobako no Chelegama, APC, Niarega, Kambeshin no Chimana, Uledi no Chimana, Unuja Chogako no Chelegama, Roboruza Gayago, Andone Lubo, Peshoniasa, Mochana, Uno Nachobako no Chelegama.
Let me say this clear, that we're going to return back also to the legal trenches. We will challenge once again the continued stay of Damagum and Samalanyanwo as national officers of this party. The battle will resume again. We will fight for the soul of this party, so that when history will be written, we will be remembered for doing something against these political buccaneers. I salute the few governors who boycotted the meeting yesterday. They are men of honor and integrity. They refused to soil their hands in that rotten porridge they were sharing in Jos. Shameless people, your own party. If you want to join APC, you join APC. If you are man enough, if you have the capacity. Peter Obi went to Labour Party and made him part. Owashi? Kwankwaso went to AMPP and made him part. Is he alive? Mimiko went to Labour Party last time and made him part. Is he alive? But these clans are running around just to destroy our own political party as the only way to feed, as the only way to run away from arrest and investigation. What did we do to them? Did we do anything to them? What they call themselves G5 or whatever they call themselves. Is this what we should teach our children, how to play politics? Is this how Awolowo and Azikiwe and Tafawa Balewa did it? Even in 1999, 2003, those governors were still men. They stood their ground. It doesn't take 1 week, 2 weeks to effect the change. When Solomon Law left, Gamete took over. When Gamete them left, Amadou Ali them came. Even when Bamango left, Ali Modu Sherif came. When he left, Adamu Mazu came. It was a peaceful transition. But now they are going through the court, abusing our judiciary. They went to the Federal High Court, and the Federal High Court said somebody who is supposed to call a next meeting to elect and appoint an acting chairman should now remain in office. The court did not see Section 47 As a judge, you must not just only give judgment, but you must make people know or see that justice has been done. Should we bury our court because of Wike? Should we? Should we destroy everything that our founding fathers gave us sacred because of him? Today, these things are not something that is confusing. We ran a presidential primary, right? He campaigned. What happened in Eagle Square? Did Atiku not defeat him? Atiku defeated him, right? Is that something that is difficult for our elders to look him in the face and say, stop this nonsense? Nobody hurts you. You ran a primary on the Eagle Square venue, you were defeated when Tambuwa made an alliance with Atiku. And you vowed to destroy the party. He wanted to be VP. So I ask you people, if they have made him VP, will he be talking about justice, equity, and fairness? You can see the character of people who are disturbing the peace of the nation. He begged for the VP, lobbied for the VP, campaigned for the VP. But for whatever reason, which now, I believe those who did not choose him have been vindicated because of his character. They didn't choose him. Now he vowed to destroy the party, carrying some people he called G5. All of them, he lost his Senate and the PDP. Is he alive? What happened to Tommy in Benue? He lost the Senate and lost the governorship. The Reverend Father is trying to clear the mess he left there. Oti is trying to clear the mess the other one left in Abia. They all lost. Ugwanye lost his Senate. Is he alive? Mba struggled to win his election. If not, Ugwanye would have even brought that bad luck to him. But today, they are so proud of destroying what our founding fathers gave to us, and people are keeping quiet. You were defeated in a primary. Every time one trouble or the other. Who supported Alimo the Sheriff to be our chairman against the decision of most parents? Is it not Wike? Who went after him and said he wants to remove him? The same Wike. So because when he said he has suffered for PDP, I say, holy day, suffered for who? You cleared the mess you created for by yourself. He was the one who went and brought Uche Secondus. Is it not Wike? Who went to Degema to obtain an injunction in the night against him? Is it not Wike? Who went to go and bring Ayu? Who was praising him? When he lost the primary, what happened? Them and Oton went to Benue and obtained an injunction to remove Ayu. So how did he help us? Fermenting trouble in every state chapter of our party. How did he help us? Quarreling with everybody. He will quarrel with those who pulled him out to make him a local government chairman. He will not be in good times with Asutan Bata. Is it our fault? He will not be in good times with Amechi. Is it our fault? Those who failed him at one time or the other. He will be at fault and be insulting a revenge justice of the Supreme Court, Mary Odile and his husband. Is it our fault?
We are so proud of you, Ikenga. We are so proud of you, Ayo, Ayo. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you, Ayo, Ayo. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you, Ayo, Ayo. We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you, Ayo, Ayo.
Today, anybody that does not agree with him, he is fighting him. One man. Crisis upon crisis. But if our elders cannot tell him the truth, we will tell him the truth that we have had enough of you. Nigerians have had enough of you. And PDP and the opposition will rise. It will be a decisive battle. But I can tell you that all forces are mobilizing and there will be an end to this nonsense.
Carigo, 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 Ugochi carry go, Ugochi carry go.
Today they ask, what is the connection between our struggle for a new, reformed and disciplined PDP and Rivers? I said, because Rivers is an integral part of our party. Is he a lie? He's aiming for the resources of Rivers. Will you allow him lay his hand on it? Because he will use it for nonsense. And that's why we say, no, we will not watch you take it. And again, let me say this. You have seen all the quarrels with everybody he has dealt with. Is he a lie? Remember when he used to kneel down to greet Patience Jonathan? Today he's no longer kneeling down. He's talking about him. Jonathan dissenting. Or Basinjo, name it, everybody. And he said that man have a good character. I can only but advise President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, be very careful when you are dealing with him. Keep some of your secret to yourself. Because when your own tongue will come and burst, he will tell us your story. Make sure your DSS is auditing all this land bazaar going on. It's very important. So you'll be shocked to see those who are beneficiary of those land and see that it's not for your own interest, but for the interest of some people who are so desperate and can't do with public funds and resources. Let me say this, because the more I talk about Rivers, the more they don't sleep, and we can't stop talking about it. You supported somebody to be governor. And then, listen to this. You produced all the commissioners. Are you hearing me? Wike produced all the commissioners. He produced all the House of Assembly. He produced the principal officers. The governor didn't have any single input. He has all the local government chairmen. Is he a lie? He produced the party structure. He produced the SSG, the chief of staff, name it. The special advisor he produced. All the projects he awarded. Was there any issue? It's only a man who is at war with his inner soul that can have problem with Fubara, despite all that you have hijacked. The company that was running the revenue was still the company that was doing it when he was there. But he still quarreled with the man and wanted to impeach him, somebody who did not do anything. But as God will have it, desperation has its consequences. They went and told them in Abuja that if they come to APC, they will support them to impeach the man. You were there when the 27 lawmakers joined APC. Is he a lie? But today, you have joined APC when there was no division in PDP. Is he a lie? Your seat has become vacant. Is he a lie? Now they are running from one court to another, trying to cover something all of you saw on TV and have the record, trying to embarrass and bastardize the judiciary to affirm that those who are no longer lawmakers are lawmakers. Are we going to change our law and our judicial institution because of Wike? Are we? And is it threat? Are we? Now his new fancy is that he wants to seize their location. See somebody who says he's from Rivers. He wants to seize their location of Rivers so that teachers and workers will not be paid salary. So that security and everything will collapse in that state. He wants the court to affirm that lawmakers who are no longer, who left the party and their seats have been declared vacant, should be reinstated so that they can make an attempt to impeach the governor. Every particular thing is running from one court to another, obtaining ex parte injunction. All those plots will fail in Jesus' name.
You think you can seize allocation? You can seize allocation. Seize allocation. Is a lie. A very big lie. Is a lie. Destroy our nation. Is a lie. You cannot destroy us. Is a lie. What?
The Supreme Court has held statutory allocation is the symbol of federation and constitutional governance. It's not the budget of a state. It's a statutory revenue, a share from the federation revenue, not federal government revenue, that makes you part of the constituting unit. You can't stop it. That would be an invitation to constitutional anarchy. Imagine when court starts stopping statutory allocation. What the federal government will be doing to some state governors in future. Once you go and obtain an injunction, the allocation of a state is seized. Is that not an invitation to anarchy? You seize an allocation of a state. Can you guarantee security and lives and property of that place? Can you guarantee what will happen in that place? That place is housing one of our country's biggest oil installations. Can you guarantee its safety when there is anarchy and disorder? When the state doesn't have money to run? There's a difference between statutory federating unit revenue and the budget of a state. It's when the money comes from Abuja, it goes into the state before they can appropriate. Now you're going to court to get an order to seize it without dealing with the issue. And what is the issue? That the lawmakers have left the PDP at the time there was no division, and they have lost their seat. And what is left in that House of Assembly, the remaining 4 lawmakers forms a quorum. The Supreme Court have heard it in the Pialong's case in Plateau State. When the seat of those lawmakers were declared vacant, Supreme Court said the remaining number forms quorum until by-election. So instead of discussing on the issue of their legality, you are rushing to say that the allocation should be seized. You are not doing the work of the House. If the governor is not running with the budget, it is the duty of the House of Assembly to impeach him or remove him. But in this case, those 27 are no longer members of the House of Assembly. So why are you trying to, through the back door, to legislate? To not think that if you seize the allocation, you will force the governor to recognize a group of people who are no longer lawmakers. I don't think, and I strongly believe, that Governor Fubara will never recognize those people as lawmakers because they have lost their seat. To tell you they know what they are doing and they know the truth. Their agent, former Damagum, who is now suddenly trying to sit out as chairman of one of Africa's biggest political parties, even when he has zero capacity to lead the party, has led us to defeat in Edo, in Ondo, in different parts of the country. All elections we have held under him, we have lost. But Damagum wrote this letter to INEC. Before, maybe, I don't want to accuse him of anything, maybe a plot of land must have changed his views now. Because look at the letter he wrote before. And I'll read it for you. He wrote to INEC chairman, demand for immediate conduct of fresh election in 27 state constituency of Rivers State. That's Omar Damagum writing. That the leadership of PDP wishes to draw the attention of INEC to the gross violation of Section 109(1)(g) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly following their unlawful defection from our party, the PDP, who sponsored their election to APC. However, on Monday, 11 December 2023, a period of just 6 months after inauguration, 27 of the 32 members publicly announced their defection from our party to APC. This defection, this is what Omar Damagum wrote. Before, like I said, I don't know what changed his mind, whether it's a plot of land or anything. I don't know what changed his mind that is making him to dance naked in the market square. This defection is a gross violation of Section 109(1)(g) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. The only 2 grounds of division and merger provided for in the Constitution that permit defection is completely non-existent. It therefore means that the defection of the 27 members are without lawful excuse, and these members have vacated their seats in the Rivers State House of Assembly by the operation of Section 109(1)(g) of the 1999 Constitution. In view of the foregoing, I, Omar Damagum, on behalf of PDP, demand that INEC performs its constitutional duties and begin the process of conducting a fresh election to fill the vacancy created in 27 state constituency by the unlawful act of the assembly members. Find attached the list of the 27 assembly members and their constituencies. Signed, His Excellency Ambassador Omar Damagum, Acting National Chairman. This is when his sense was still working. This is what he wrote. After a visit in the night, he is the one that is now saying those people never left. Look at the shame of those who want to lead us. This is the people that governors went to judge and gave vote of confidence. So vote of confidence to this kind of nonsense, to this kind of madness, that your own party should be buried and your own governor impeached because you are working for APC. All hope is not yet lost, my people. Opposition leaders are meeting at different corners. The agenda is very simple. And in the midst of all these commotions, that we should have the courage to come together, pick our pieces, and forge a strong front. We will put them where they belong. In Igbo, they say, Ki manke imankozo. Ki manka imankozo. We understand there's no other thing they can do in their life except this political chukuchuku. Nothing. So they are gotten to a point where there's nothing they are known for except this sabotage. This is who they are born to be. But we're going to leave them behind. There is hunger in the land. There is insecurity in the land. There's so much uncertainty across every part of Nigeria. That Damagum wants to sabotage PDP because he's working with Wike, and some governors are following him like moo. Is that what Nigerians should be discussing? Is that the right conversation we should be having? If you go to America, go to Ghana, is that the kind of conversation they have? NDC lost the election in Ghana. They were strong and united. Today, Mahama is at the verge of winning the election by December. Republicans lost, but did you see them jumping up and down? Today, Trump has won again. Why are our leaders behaving like this? Is it plot of land? What is it? Are we the only party to have lost the election? Is this what we're going to teach our children? Is this the way Sikiwa and Awolowo and Balewa did it? So we must unite. The fight ahead is going to be very decisive, but victory is at the end of the tunnel. PDP or no PDP, the opposition will reunite, and we will leave them behind. Let me beg our nation's judiciary. It used to be, they used to say it in hush-hush too. But now people are saying it publicly on social media, online, of what is going on cases that has to do with pro-Wike's interests. Perception is key to confidence in judiciary. Perception. And the fact that not only judgment, but the belief by people that justice has been done. There will be no justice in saying that the government is pre-election matter because somebody wants to help the Wike group. There will be no justice in seizing the statutory constitutional revenue of a federating unit just to please the Wike group. I don't think we should go that path, so that we don't lose total confidence in our nation's judiciary. There's elegant, beautiful, hardworking, and committed justices. And it is the duty of the CJN and NJC to step in. If somebody is building houses or whatever, it's not with his money. But let them stop keeping the body language, I'm doing this so that I can control you or win all my cases. Let the right thing be done. They have granted almost over 15 experts just to pin our party down. They go to court, they sue themselves, they get expert application, they get injunction. Even when the Constitution said meetings should be called to appoint an acting officer, there's a court judgment that said somebody, deputy chairman, can now rule the party forever. Didn't the judge see section 47? As opposition, we owe you people the duty to tell you that the public is fast losing interest. Let us not, because of one man's desperation to seize the resources of a state, attempt to pocket a state that is not his own, then we're going to change our constitutional laws. We're going to disrupt political parties and opposition parties. Today they will obtain injunctions in different corners against Labour Party. From Labour Party to NMPP, from NMPP to PDP. Are we going to run our party politics to the court? This nation came about as a result of the resoluteness and commitment of our founding fathers. From Azikiwe to Awolowo to Belewa, to all of them. What we are doing is below, and we need to stop when there is still time. And on that note, I want to tell every member of the party in different parts of the country, remain strong and steadfast, start mobilizing, start speaking up. These political boo-boo yaya men cannot hold us to ransom forever. And as long as we are concerned, the 27 lawmakers have lost their seats. Any attempt to use any means whatsoever, it will be an invitation to anarchy. It will be desecration of institutions to now say they are lawmakers so they can make an attempt to impeach a PDP governor. Let it be known. Not only that they will not impeach Fubara, Fubara will contest and win in 2027. I'm saying categorically clear, the opposition will unite, and they're already uniting. And we will come together with the sacred task of providing direction and hope to our people. The noise you hear today from those who have no conscience and those who have been bought with a plot of land will not swallow us. From this very spot, the message has gone around the whole country that all hopes have not been lost. And we're also saying clearly that PDP on PDP, the opposition leaders are now willing to make great sacrifice. Because these men that have learned their politics from Mobutu Sese Seko, Nkurunziza of Burundi, and Paul Biya of Cameroon have challenged us. Their abracadabra have challenged us. And we must lead the people to this political battle. What they will see and the method that will be used is not what they have seen before. And like I said before in Igbo, Kimanka, Iman Kozo. And we continue to stand in solidarity with our brothers in rivers, where they are desperately looking for their lost feeding bottle, so that they can take the resources of the people to use it to be flying all over Nigeria, creating crisis from Gombe, Boronu, in the name of destroying opposition. Opposition that did not do them anything. Because like fish out of water, they can't stay without government access to government resources. So brothers and sisters, leaders of this party, it is time to rise up. My brother, the Secretary General of the CPP, Pitame, who came all the way from Abuja to convey a special message of solidarity from our leaders on the way forward. And my brother, Kabiru Yusuf, the president of the Arewa Youth, we have talked the whole of this morning, and I've given them my commitment that I will be incorruptible. I will be fearless. I will not shake. It is on this same ground, in this my compound, that they sent the assassins from Owerri that beheaded my uncles and killed our people. But I survived. Despite that, do I feel like I'm scared? So you can keep on cooking things to frame me with. But my voice will be loud, and they will continue to run under the bed when I speak. I thank you all for coming, and I ask God Almighty to touch the hearts of some of our people who are in bed with those who want to sell the opposition. I will plead with Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. Retrace your step. Retrace your step. I will plead with my friend, Governor Caleb of Plateau, and Governor of Fintiri. It is time you stop. There is no gain where you are going to, so that children do not learn bad things. Come back home and let all of us rebuild there together. But in the event they refuse, like I said, we will rise again. Thank you all, and God bless.
Audio Jungle.